I cannot call you a man, and then even you are saying, am I a man? You must be sure of yourself that truly you are a man. God reckons with men of understanding. Men who will understand the role of a man and function in it. God reckons with a man who understands his role as a man and functions in it. There's one thing for you to know your role, and there is another thing for you to function in it. A man that God reckons with is that man who knows and understands his role and function in it. So God is looking out for such men that will know their roles and function in the roles. So God is calling us as men, as fathers, to stand to our feet and grab our roles and function in our roles as God has designed it. God is not a waster of resources. If He has made you a man, He has made you a man for a purpose. Tell someone that is a man beside you, say, function in your role. Now, to start with, let us even know our role. Let's know our role as fathers before we can now begin to say, let's function in it. Okay, so let's start by saying, who is a father? Who is a father? The conception that many people have about fatherhood is narrow, and that is why this message is coming. The conception that you have about fatherhood, many believe that until I get married and I give birth to a child, then I become a father. If you are waiting as a man to get to marriage stage or marriage age to marry and give birth to a child before you consider yourself a father, then you have not started. A father is a man who understands his role as either a potential father or a father and plays that role to the fullest. A father is first and foremost a man. A father is first and foremost a man. So any man can be called a father, whether there is a biological child attached to him or not. Unfortunately, many fathers don't know their roles. So, because of the kind of energy and instincts with our mothers, once the father in the house doesn't know his role or doesn't play his role, our mothers with their instincts, they pick up the role of a father. So, that is not correct. And if you are a father in this house, if you have lost your role as a father, please pick it up again. Pick it up again. The mother or your wife is to ensure that you perform your role as has been designed by God. The mother is not to be in the forefront of the home front. Once you have that structure, that the mother is now in front of the home front, then the father has lost the touch. Listen to me. This is the way that God has designed fathers to be. Fathers have been designed to be the head of the home, the head of the wife. Apostle Paul was saying that father has been made the head of the wife, just as Christ has been made the head of the church. So when I'm talking about father, I'm not narrowing it down to only relationship with children. I'm also expanding it to any relationship you find yourself. Fatherhood is a leadership role. So who is a father? Number one, a father is a leader. A father is a leader. A father is a leader. Okay. Now, one thing you should know about fatherhood. A few things you should know about fatherhood. Number one, fatherhood is a calling. Fatherhood is a calling. Don't wait until you get married and give birth before you are a father. Do you know that even if you are not married yet, you can be a father to many? Apostle Paul, before we even get there, let's read Genesis chapter 12 and verse 1. Genesis chapter 12 and verse 1 says, "Now the Lord has said to Abram, get out of your country, from your family, and from your father's house, to a land that I will show you." This was a man that God calls father of many nations, even when he had no child. So you can be a father without a biological child or children. So God called Abraham the father of many nations, even when he had no biological child. So if you are a man and you understand the role of a father and you want to play that role as God has designed it, whenever we mention father anywhere, answer and say yes, because indeed you have been made a father. So fatherhood is a calling. Before you can play the role